Hi there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangus, and I welcome you guys back to Let's Play Advance Wars 1, the Advance Campaign. What have we here? Orange Star Forces, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, I never am. I had heard that the Blue Moon Army ruined them, but how interesting. I think I'll entertain them for a while. Who's that? Or what's that? I don't know, man. Andy versus Eagle. Maybe you can teach us what an airport is. I don't know. You probably can. Didn't Nell say this area was empty? As in no enemies? Mang, Sandy, come in. Do you copy? Nell, there are hostile forces here. So it seems. But those aren't Blue Moon troops. I'll see what I can find out. Hold your positions. We have some bases you can use here as a last resort. Mangs, watch over Andy, okay? Alright, air units, we're screwed. So welcome to the third mission, Air Ace. This is time we're going up against Eagle. And he is quite a terror of a CO. He has incredibly strong air units. Very strong air units. However, he also has one of the best powers in the game at Lightning Strike. Allows him to move twice, which is incredibly good. Let me just fix my lightning here, there we go. I look like a goddamn corpse with this light. That should be a little bit better. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, anyway. Just got really caught. Okay, I look horrible. Look at this light. I look like a corpse. Let me fix this real quick. Alright, there we go. I think I look a little better now. Anyway, back to Eagle. He has the best power in the game. Or one of the best powers in the game at Lightning Strike. Allows him to move twice. It doesn't work for his infantry. And it does give him a pretty massive firepower and defense penalty in this game. I think his defense drops to like minus 30% or something on the turn that he uses Lightning Strike. His units will absolutely melt. So you really want to make sure you capitalize on that and do as much damage as you can to Eagle. You also need to make sure that he doesn't get his power too quickly. You need to manipulate his power meter, which is hard to do because Eagle is actually the only CO in the game who has an AI that allows him to use his power at the end of his turn. Every other CO will only use their CO power at the start of their turn if their power is ready. But Eagle, since his power has to, by nature, be activated last, it's the last thing he needs to do, he will always activate his power last. So you gotta be very careful when facing Eagle. It's harder to manipulate his CO meter. With every other CO, as long as their power meter starts out like this far away, you're good for that turn. But not so with Eagle. Anyway, so for this mission, we definitely, again, want to go for the HQ cap. That's going to be how we win most of our missions. Routing the enemy simply takes too long. That's not how you get a good ranking. We need to keep this transport copter alive. And there's a lot of air units, so this is very hard to do. But we got to cap his HQ over here. So, how we do this is we simply surround it with anti-air. It's that simple, really. But first, we need to clear out some of those battlecopters. Now, Eagle may have improved defense on his naval units, but that still doesn't allow him to survive anti-air for the most part. His bombers and fighters are pretty hard to shoot down, though. They'll take around 67% damage from the anti-airs. They're really tough to take down. Now, this tank right here, I am sacrificing it, basically. I'm taking down Eagle's tanks because I need to take out the units that can take down my anti-air. Because if Eagle's tanks takes out my anti-air, then my anti-air can't shoot down his battlecopters and bombers. But this tank is going to be annihilated by battlecopters, but that's okay. I don't really need it, per se. So I'm going to move my transport down here, and it's important for me to get all my anti-air units up here immediately. And I'm actually not going to build... maybe I should have sent it one space further to the right. Let's hope I didn't do something stupid. Let's do this. So yeah, every single other unit on this map, I'm actually not going to use my base this turn. Because I'm going to save up for another missile. I'm actually just going to save my money. So one thing you can exploit with Eagle here is to see how he moves his fighters first. He always moves his units in the same sequence. He never swaps his units around, so he'll always move with his 2 fighters first, then his bomber, and then his battlecopters. And you can actually exploit this. As long as the fighters don't have anything to shoot at the start of his turn, he won't use his battlecopter to clear the way and then move him with his fighters like a smart human opponent would. So as long as you can prevent his fighters from shooting at you at the start of his turn, they won't ever be an issue. Anyway, I think my missiles are good here. I'm going to shoot down this battlecopter right here. So missiles are basically ranged anti-air units, in case you didn't know. So they're very invaluable in this mission right here. And then I'm going to move my anti-air into the woods. Now you want to be really careful here. Because if your anti-air is located on a road, then Eagle will still attack it. Because bombers deal a lot of damage to ground units, including anti-air. So if he gets the first strike on you on a road, then he's going to reduce your anti-air to like 1 HP, I think. So you got to be very careful about that. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to move my APC all the way over here. Like so. And I do believe I want my transport somewhere around this area right here. I'm going to move my medium tank around like this and shoot down his tank. Now, normally, Eagle is not shy about attacking your medium tanks with his bomber, but you remember what I said about the AI and the APC? Well, he'll go for the APC, because, again, the computer just has a burning hatred towards APCs. He just wants to eradicate them for some reason that I can't understand it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to keep this anti-air here, because I actually don't want the fighters to go around. I want to block off these units. Like so. And this is why I didn't build anything, by the way. I wanted a second missile. So if there was a clear path to the battlecopter, the fighters would have started to dart around to try and get at it. But now, because Eagle is stupid, his fighters are just going to crash into my medium tank. You'll see what I mean in a little bit. Just look at this. See that? They're just going to sort of be useless and move in and do pretty much nothing that turn. Now, of course, he's going to take down my APC, which is a little bit annoying. And he's also going to attack me with battlecopters. However, Eagle battlecopters, as strong as they are, not going to one-shot infantry. He gets them pretty close, though. But as long as that guy survives, I am absolutely fine. He's also going to attack my medium tanks a little bit, but battlecopters, while they do decent damage to medium tanks, it's nothing too dangerous. But most importantly is how I haven't given him his lightning strike. And that is by far the most important bit. Now, I might have messed up a little bit here because this missile on it should have been one more space to the right. So that's a little bit annoying, but I think I can still make it work. As long as I take down his bomber, I should be fine. Because normally I move my missile one space further to the right, which allows the missile to take out the bomber. But I honestly think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to end up bothering me that much. I'm still going to be able to reduce the bomber down to like 3 HP, maybe even 2 HP if I get lucky. Nah, I didn't get lucky. Oh well. Now, I can use my hyper repair here. And I'm almost tempted to do it, because it's going to give me a little bit of a firepower boost. So I actually think I will do that. Here's the thing though, nah, even with the power, I'm not going to be able to kill this unit. So I guess there's actually no point in me doing that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I might just save my power for my next turn, honestly. And then I'm going to take down this battlecopter right here. There we go. And I have a battlecopter of my own, who I can use to distract his fighters with. Now what I can actually do is I can take out this tank with my battlecopters, and I think that's actually a pretty good idea. Alternatively, what I could do, yeah, I can't really reach this battlecopter anyway, so maybe, you know what, maybe that's not such a bad thing to do after all. Yeah, because I want a unit to protect my transport copter so it won't get taken down, so... You know what? I think I will do that. I will attack his tank with my battlecopter, get rid of it, and then I'll use my last anti-air to kill his remaining battlecopter. And hopefully, I shouldn't die too hard next turn. Now, I haven't touched his fighters yet, which is a little annoying, but... Again, as long as I keep ground units surrounding my transport copters, his fighters actually can't get at me, because airplanes, for whatever reason, can't drive above tanks in this game. I don't know why. That's just how they work. Anyway, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move like this. So now I am protecting my transport, and then I'm going to move my infantry like this, because this bomber won't be able to kill any of my ground units this turn. It just won't happen. So yeah, I do believe this is going to be fine. He is, of course, going to lightning strike me, and that's going to suck, but it shouldn't be a big issue. So once again, he's moving around with his spiders. He's going to take down my battlecopters, but that's okay. Again, you can see, he always moves his fighters first. And now he's moving his bomber back there too. But even with Lightning Strike, that is not going to be able to kill my missiles. Keep in mind, he gets a reduction in firepower, so it'll be even weaker. Now, I will get to take 2 pot shots on my medium tanks, which is a little annoying, but keep in mind, I'm going to get my hyper repair. So I'll be able to repair it up. So this should be fine. Are you fool enough to believe you can withstand 2 of my attacks? Yes, Eagle, I am fool enough. So the question is, will he move his fighters again? No, he'll attack my other missile. Okay, but that's okay, because again, hyper repair. So this is absolutely fine. I should still be able to kill at least one of his fighters with my missiles. And oh, he's actually attacking my artillery. Interesting. That's actually not too bad. Because I kind of wanted to keep my medium tank a little higher up, but this is okay. Because I want to kill that tank over there. Alright, Mangs, I got it. I know who you encountered. Those are Green Earth troops. Rumor has it that there's an independent battalion roaming about. I believe you found them. Watch out for their air units. They're supposed to be brutal. You're too late, Nell. What? Does that mean you're already under attack? Well, good luck. Nell left us. She ran away. So yeah, always like popping my power after Eagle pops his power because you get the increased firepower, which when stacked with Eagle's reduced defense makes his units really easy to kill. So as you can see right here. Goodbye, fighter. Bye-bye. So now that fighter is a goner. And we can use this missile to take down... I think I'm going to take down the battlecopter, actually. The bomber I'm not particularly scared of anymore. So now we pretty much eliminated any of his units that can pose a threat to our transport. After we take down this fighter, of course. Again, just see how much damage we're doing to him here. Eagle, like, Lightning Strike is such a double-edged sword, because if you don't win with it, you're going to get absolutely crushed. There we go, and then let's move our artillery over here as well. And I think we need to... Yeah, we do need 2 anti-air to shoot down this fighter. And we do want to shoot it down. This is incredibly important, actually. We have 3 anti-airs available, though. So I think what we're going to do is I'm actually going to attack his tank with my anti-air. Like so. And then I am going to kill his fighter with my 2 remaining anti-air. And I'm going to leave his bomber in the air for now, because it can't really do much as it is right now. There we go. And now my transport copter will get to move unhindered towards his HQ. And I should be able to land my infantry at his doorsteps in about, I think, 3 days from now. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then I'll be able to cap. So I'll be able to win in 5 days. So what turn are we on right now? I think I'll be able to do this in 9 days. I'm not sure if that's going to be an S rank. I think you could do this potentially 1 turn quicker if you're able to move faster. However, we're not quite out of the woods yet, guys, because there's one more thing we need to do. There is still a bomber that's stationary, that's sticking around here to protect this HQ, and we want to pull this with a medium tank and then place anti-air in its range. Now, how we need to do this is we need the bomber to attack from this space, so we need to put our medium tank right here. The reason why we need to do that is because, if not, we're not going to be... We need 2 anti-air to kill this bomber, because Eagle is very tanky. And if the bomber is left with just a few hit points remaining, then it can go and interrupt our cap. So we really need to do this, actually. It's kind of funny how he's trying to interrupt his cap here. He might actually do it. Yeah, he actually did it. Oh, well. This is not a big deal. You don't need this base anyway, so... Not a big deal. Alright, so yeah, this is what we want to do. We want to move our medium tank right here and draw out his bomber. Now, I want him to attack me from this space right here. And I'm going to use one of my missiles to shoot down his bombers, like so. And then I'm going to position my anti-air in such a way that they can help out next turn. So, again, we can honestly just place the artillery, or sorry, the anti-air right here. I'm going to cap here, it doesn't really matter. I don't know if you can hear the construction work outside of my apartment right now. I hope you can't, it's kind of loud. Let's go like so, and like so, and I don't really need to build anything else, so I'm not going to do it, because... I think this might be an S rank, I'm not sure though. We'll see. Alright, so here comes the bomber. Oh, wait. Did I fuck up? I may have fucked up, guys. It depends on what his infantry does. Yeah, that's what I was scared of. Actually, no. I'll be able to kill it. Never mind. I have 3. Okay. So I'm able to shoot on his... I'm able to... Am I... Starting to stutter here. I got a little nervous. I'm still able to shoot down his infantry here. And because I had an extra anti-air, I'm able to take down the bomber. So thank God for that. Because, again, if this bomber is left with 3 HP remaining, that's still enough for it to interrupt my cap, which is very annoying. But yeah, looks like I was able to do it. Thank God. However, we're not quite out of it yet. There's still one more thing we need to be careful about. There is still one tank positioned to interrupt the cap. So what you want to do is you want to place the transport in front of the HQ, so the transport blocks the tank from interrupting the cap. Very important. Again, there's a lot of things you got to keep in mind on this mission to beat it quickly. There we go, let's cap that base, and yeah, I'm not going to bother building anything because it won't really matter. So yeah, now his tank is going to attack us. But because he doesn't have any increased firepower on his tanks, then he's going to spend 3 turns to shoot down that thing, and that's going to give me the time I need to cap the HQ. There we go. And just because it's fun to kill Eagle's units, I'm going to do this. And if you, like, there is one thing you can do if you're not able to stop that tank in time. You can place your artillery on this city right here, and then it will cover this area. It shouldn't really be necessary, but you can do it if you want, I guess. I'll build a rocket. Why not? Now, if he gets his lightning strike, then he'll be able to shoot twice, so do be careful about that. There we go. And the transport is left with 1 HP standing. And we did it, boys. We did it. We can even take a pot shot at his tanks, just for good measure. There we go. And I do believe this might be an S rank. I hope so. I lost? Huh? It's you, Andy. Yeah, but who are you? Don't play dumb with me, boy. I'll never forget what you've done. Huh? So, continuing to feign ignorance, eh? Very well, but the next time we meet will be our last. Hey, wait up! He's gone. What was that all about? What was that all about? Alright, let's go. Is it an S rank? Nah, it's an A rank. If I wanted the S rank, I needed to move my transport even further. I held it still for a turn, that's why I got the A rank. But, I'm happy with that. A rank's pretty cool. Alright, well, still like, what, 18 coins you get? Yeah, 18 coins. You get double the coins. Will I rank up? Will I become an O... I'm still an opal here. Feels bad, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that was Mission 3. Join me next time as we go back up against Olaf. It's gonna be fun. See you guys then. Bye-bye.